Good day, all kings and queens, all gods and goddesses, all beautiful people. Now, today I just want to speak briefly about using your time wisely, right? Now, as you know, they say there's no such thing as time, but you get where I'm coming from, right? Let's take it to the 3D reality just for a minute, right? There's 24 hours in the day, okay? And how you use how you use every single minute, every second, every hour, it's very important, right? Now, I'm not judging anybody, but some people prefer to use their hours and their time slaving away for other people. Some people prefer to use it and let their thoughts run well with a lot of negative thoughts and stuff, building negative emotions, and that's what they manifest. Or some people use it wisely to co-create, right? And it's better to use it wisely to co-create, to co-create your own reality, in a positive way, what is you really want, right? Because that is the power that we have within, right? And that is all a part of our journey, to awaken that consciousness within us to co-create our own reality, right? Now, some people, not everybody's gonna be awakened to this in this world, right? But when they transcend, they still have a chance to do that as well, or they will just keep repeating the same cycle until, until they finally awaken, right? And realize this power within to co-create their own reality, right? Now, today I left home to deal with some business, to handle some business, right? And now, usually, most of the times, like sometimes when I leave home, like this was back then, though, like the earlier times, even before I had my spiritual awakening and stuff, I know about actually co-creating and using my time wisely, right? I would like plug my headphones or what's not and just listen to music on my way to where I'm going and on my way back, to keep my company because I love music. No, I'm not bashing it and saying that you shouldn't do that, right? But for me, no, like I find myself using my time more wisely. Like instead of like listening to the music, no, like I would just have my phone in my pocket and I would just co-create. I would just speak affirmations on my way to where I'm going and on my way back home, right? That's how we use my time wisely. If I have to go somewhere now and I'm in a queue, I'm in the queue waiting until it's my turn to get my service. I will use my imagination there as well, right? Whether I'm walking on foot or traveling by bus or whatever or transportation, I just use my imagination wisely to co-create, right? When I wake up in the mornings, I will say my affirmations or do my visualizations, right? Now I'm not gonna lie, sometimes as soon as I wake up, like sometimes I will go straight to my phone too. I have those days as well, but I always find time, to co-create, right? The morning time, the afternoon time now, when I have some free time now, I will do it again. In the evening time, I will do it again. And the night time before sleep, I will do it again, right? But I still also make time to do what I love to do. Watching movies, listening to music, whatever. I still do what I love to do. But I always make time. I try to use my time as wisely as possible to co-create my reality, right? Work on my self concept, how I want myself to be, how I like to see myself to be in the most positive way, right? And also co-creating, my reality in terms of love and health, and my goals and what's not, right? Because the days fly so fast, and sometimes when you look around, you be like, shit, the day finished already. You know what I mean? And every second counts, every minute counts, every hour counts, right? So just use your time wisely, all right? You can use that time to worry and doubt and have fear. I worry about things that are not beneficial to you, or you can use that time wisely to co-create your own reality. Speaking your affirmations, journaling, right? Using your imagination, even just by giving thanks, just by giving gratitude over and over all the time, it puts you in a state, in that feeling, that feeling and state of gratitude, and it opens up gateways and doorways for miracles to happen for you, right? So just use the time wisely to more focus on within and your spirituality, right? Because everything that is here on the outside, it all first began on the inside, and that's how it is all the time. Creation in itself, right? Life in itself is creation. Even having sex and females getting pregnant, all that is creation. Life in itself is creation. We are always co-creating, whether we are aware of it or not. We were just raised now to like not have control over our imagination, and our words and our thoughts, right? We didn't bring up knowing the importance of actually having control over this magnificent power that we all have within. But for us now that we do know, right, and that we can manifest easily and effortlessly whatever it is that we want, it doesn't matter what it is. The sky is the limit. Well, sorry, the sky is not the limit. Not even the sky is the limit, right? There's no limits at all. You can have whatever it is you want. It doesn't matter what it is. Just be aware of your thoughts and your emotions, and use your words wisely. Use your imagination wisely. Use your time wisely. All right. So I just wanted to speak briefly on that, right? On using your time wisely. Right? If you have time where you're just like waiting for something, don't just idle. Co-create. Speak some type of affirmation or something. Right? If you're on the road traveling, you can use that time wisely as well. But if you're driving, you can even speak affirmations, but still being focused on what it is you're doing. Right? So whatever time you have on your hands, right, where you might seem to be idling or whatever, just use it wisely to co-create. Just use it wisely to co-create. I remember the old people used to say, the devil finds work for idle hands. The devil finds work for idle hands, right? Meaning like when you have nothing to do, right? The devil, which is your own negative thoughts, right? It puts things, those things, it puts things in your mind now. Those negative thoughts now just repeat over and over, like telling you certain things, like, like, man, you're bored, or it tends to go back in the past, revisit certain things that happened in the past that were negative, or think way ahead of what could possibly go wrong, right? And when you don't tend to your garden, because your mind is like a garden, if you don't tend to it, right? If you don't tend to it, then you will got a lot of grass growing all over the place, right? But you want your garden to be nice and neat, and you have control over that, right? So I just want to share these brief words with you all today. Okay, so use the time wisely, use the time wisely, use the time wisely, and co-create in a positive way and from a space of love, right? Keep that tunnel vision and stay focused on what it is that you want. Health, wealth, whatever it is, all the bullshit that's going on in the world, don't pay that anymore. Stay focused. Use your time wisely. Use your time wisely. I am Be Floss to God, and I'm sending you love, peace, joy, prosperity, and blessings. As usual, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so as yet, and click the notification bell as well for more videos to come. Alright? Peace and love.